One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome everyone to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
He's got him. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking downfield on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rides the back on the option, the give. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of running room. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Wolfpack will have first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Wall. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Makes a connection. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Back to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Stanford quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Looking to buy time. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a set. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going to run it. The spin, still on his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there down 7-3 as they open this drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Zings it complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around.
Touchdown, Wolfpack! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point in the season.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Stanford wants to push the pace.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Catch in the middle, it's Wall. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man.
He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Taking it the other way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. He caught it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 2nd and goal for this offense. Powers forward. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. They'll try to run it in. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pollock.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Nevada! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. UCLA dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Stanford quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here's the pressure. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? With the catch, it's Dave. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that routing.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the 1st down, certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Wall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game...
Looking deep down the right side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Fires into the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They've got the screen set up. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. A lot of urgency for this offense. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Day. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what?
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Bickley. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the ground. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. This Nevada offense really has it going. Hand off from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Off the play fake on first down. Moving away from pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at their fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Stanford wants to push the pace.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
28, Stanford, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Poe. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, the hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
35, Stanford, 17.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they... And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Day. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snagged in the middle. It's Day. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Nevada. And the pummeling has started.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball. Oh, he's got some space. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic.
Oh, and they blocked it. Now he can return this. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
23.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the option. Got room at the 35. Wide open on the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And the route is on.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
That makes the score Nevada 49, Stanford 23.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard, so he hurls one deep down the left side. It's caught! And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that's a first down.
Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Just a short pass to the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Plows through the defense. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the...
Turning it on! He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now moved it out and putting a drive together. He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
Pressure coming. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He'll try to do it himself. At the 45 on his way. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Touchdown, Nevada! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receiver, running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Going right to work up top. They'll run the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fellas. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Give to the running back. There he goes. Still on his feet. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. To the ground with the back. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
Cricket!
Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. Runs through a tackle. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And he's got it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Tackle on the play at the 15-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Stanford quickly to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Caught in the backfield, it's Day. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Wolfpack need this third and short to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Makes the grab, it's Bickley. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Nevada trying to convert the fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. Here we go. They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it. Nevada trying to convert the fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.